Alright, hey guys, Chris Fiore here with Fiore's Fishing again. I'm going to go over what we did at the Pamunkey. And the Pamunkey, I had a good practice. I was catching them on spinner baits. I was catching them on, no, I didn't catch them on the chatterbait, but I was catching them on spinner baits and creature baits. You know, I caught a couple on a jig and frog, fishing around pads and laydowns and things like that. A lot of the fish there, a lot of them are small fish. It has big fish, but it's different. It's harder to get those bites. So what I did was I found an area in practice. It was in one of the creeks, and basically the fish were, what they're doing is at high tide they're out in all these pads and everything. But then when the tide gets low, all this stuff I see is completely out of water. So there's only one place for those fish to go, and they stack up in this one spot. And I found it by just cruising with my trolling motor, looking at my Lowrance, and I just happened to look down, and I just saw little stumps on the bottom, and all of a sudden I saw, fish stacked up, and I turned around and threw my 2.5 square bill, and literally first cast I caught one, and I was like, okay, something's going on there. These are bass down here. I turned and I cast again, and I caught a second one. So I was like, all right. I fished around in that creek a little more, fished some areas, but something about this one spot in particular around this bend is where I was getting bit. So I wanted to see what else I could get bit on. So I threw a jig in there, I got bit on that, and then I went ahead and I was like, well, this could work. I mean, I'm used to throwing this in deeper water, and it's only like 7 feet deep here. But again, I picked up the Jean LaRue with a Berkeley Power Bait 10-inch, once again, green pumpkin, and I was just casting and dragging this and just slow sweeping it to the side, and all of a sudden you feel tick tick, and then all of a sudden you feel the fish hit it. And I mean, it's a fun way to catch them. I mean, I use this a lot of different ways. I flip this in brush, I flip it in grass, around pads. It comes through cover great. So, but we ended up catching 11 and a half pounds during tournament day. We probably caught on this one spot, we probably caught 30 fish. We caught a lot. I mean, we squeaked up by, ounces and ounces, but I mean, we had a great day. I think first place was 11 something as well. So like the top three were all within half a pound of each other. So it's just one of those fisheries that time of year. I've caught big fish in there. My buddies catch big fish in there, but this was definitely the ticket for that tournament as well. It's been one of my lures all year. Like I said, these lures have been tied on my rod all season. But all right, you guys, that's it for this one. Next stop is going to be Stonewall Jackson Lake, and we'll get to telling you guys about that one.